I'm about to make a cape on a plane. Capes on a plane! Sort of like snakes on a plane, but safer. No, you're hearing everything correctly. I decided stupidly to go ahead and hand sew an entire cape on a plane. Now I'm doing this because I live in Florida and it is perpetually hot all year round and I don't have any capes for which to flounce through Salt Lake City, so I decided I'm gonna make one while I travel. Is this a dumb idea? Absolutely. Now there are a couple parameters here. Number one, I am not flying first class. I am in Comfort Plus, which means that I get an extra 3 inches of legroom, which is not enough. So it's still going to be awkward, don't you worry. Number two, I was allowed to prep things at home that I could not feasibly do here. You know, cut out the fabric, iron the fabric, and go ahead and make the markings, because I will have exactly 5 hours, I believe, and 1 minute to accomplish an entire cape and walk off. So I will have approximately 5 hours and a minute or change to accomplish this, because my goal at the end of this is to have a cape for which I can flounce off the airplane in. Is it going to be pretty? No. Hopefully, will it be together and at least workable?
We'd like to go for our first class, Delta 316 Diamond under Sierra Gate 71.
Here's hoping. So let me show you what I'm allowed to bring with me through TSA. And with my movie selection made, it was time for the overly dramatic montage sequence. And as you can clearly see, I would say I was 75% of halfway done. So it was mildly successful. And while the cape wasn't done, I didn't give up.
2 weeks later.
My friends at Utah Opera kindly allowed me to use their costume shop to finish up the cape. Even though I haven't touched an industrial sewing machine in close to 10 years. And it went kind of like this. Oh, there's slow. Oh, no, not really. Well, friends, I completed the cape. It certainly wasn't on the plane, but, you know, best laid plans. But I did finish it, as you can see. Ha-ha! And now I have a lovely cape, and I am just going to admit that I am here for exactly like 2 more days, and it's currently 50 outside, and I'm sort of regretting having a wool cape on right now because I'm very hot. So, yeah, that's cool. But I will say, if you find this pattern in the wild, it's a very good pattern. Do not advise leaving it on the ground for your little doggo to run on and tear into pieces. 0 out of 10 recommend that one. Thanks, Candy. Super helpful. Do I think these exterior stitches that are just running stitches are going to fall apart at some point? Absolutely I do. So I had my friend use the blind hemmer at the costume shop to hem this thing so that at the point where it comes that I need to tear this all apart and redo the exterior seams here, which sure is going to be sooner rather than later, it won't be quite as big of a pain in the ass. But considering I did all 4 outer pieces on the plane, except for the hood, I actually think I did all right. Like, not bad. Was hemming the thing after it had hung up a pain in the butt because I then had to undo the final stitches, unpick, and then re-hand sew it back in place? Yes, it was. So I don't know what to say there other than 0 out of 10. No, don't like it. Don't like it at all. I appreciate all of you that actually hand sew all this crap, but that is not for me. I prefer machine sewing where you can just machine sew right over the other side. Machine sew. Good job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this lovely endeavor. If you want to come see more silly sewing adventures, do make sure that you're clicking the like button, telling me what you want to see next if you have some crazy ideas, because I have some crazy ideas, but I always welcome more of them. Why do I do this to myself? I have no idea, but here we are. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more sewing endeavors, thrifting, shenanigans as we go around. And I'll see you next time. This is a dumb idea. This is a very, very dumb idea. Did I realize that I forgot to put my lipstick on after I'd already walked away from the car that's up the mountain? Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. We're recording outside because I don't have light in my hotel room and the sunlight's coming out and I hate it. Cool. And now because I'm a freaking Yahoo, you see that minivan way up there? Yeah, that's where I have to walk back to now. Don't ask me why I didn't park closer because I don't know that answer. That did not work. And I'll see you next time. It has to land on the camera, Stephanie, otherwise this doesn't work.